Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to another Lucy on Cars. You may think, you're starting this in your house. This is very unusual, very unlike you. Yeah, you're right, I just thought I'd mix it up today. Not for any particular reason, but I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Someone's being quite antisocial here, like just literally turned his head as I hit record. Fair enough. Today is an exciting day because we are going to be taking our Porsche 996 in for its first, well not its first in our ownership oil service and filter change. And I wanted to bring you along today because not only are we getting that done, we are also having the garage we're taking it to have a look at the potential or the definite oil leak that came up as an MOT advisory in the MOT we got done last week. So I wanted to document this today because perhaps we'll be finding something out. Maybe it'll be good news, maybe bad news, I don't know. That's not being dramatic, I just genuinely don't know what the extent is of this work, but let's see. And I had quite a lot of people annoyed at me in my last video because apparently I was very dramatic saying that cars failed its MOT. It did fail its MOT. There was no two ways about it. Yes, it only failed because of tyres, and a lot of people said that's your job to know if your tyres are good or not, but the only way I would have been able to see if the cords were exposed would be like getting the car up. It was right underneath the inner wall of the tyre, so I don't have the means to do that. So yes, it would have been great if I'd spotted that before the MOT, but I wasn't underneath my car on a regular basis. So yeah, my bad, didn't go underneath my car. I probably could have seen it if I'd got a light and like squeezed right underneath the car, but I didn't do that. So apologies for everyone that offended in the last video. However, on to other things. We are taking it to a place today that I've never been to called Mortimer's Prestige in Billingshurst. So we asked our main dealer near us, the Porsche dealer at Mid Sussex, for a quote on a service, and the service was going to cost me, because I did just want to check how much it'd be from a genuine retailer, just to compare the price. I like to shop around a little bit with these things. So theirs was £479 and 42p including VAT, and then I said, while you've got it, is it possible to have a look at the oil leak just to see if we need further work done, or how excessive it is and how quickly we need to do something about it. And I remember in my BMW days, if someone asked that, we probably would be able to have a quick look at it for free, and then obviously if you need to look further into it, then charge for the investigation costs and things, obviously the hours that the person spends. But I'm not sure if it's because we've got an under tray on the car and you have to remove that to have a look, but they basically said to have a quick look at the oil just to sort of see what the deal is. They'd charge a diagnostic fee of 1 hour's labour, which is £276 including VAT. So I was initially like, wow, that's more than I was expecting, but obviously it is what it is. I then spoke to Mortimer's, who charged £295 plus VAT, so a bit cheaper on the oil service, but they also said they'd have a look at my oil leak for free, which obviously was music to my ears, and I said, yes please, when can you fit me in? Which brings us to today. So we're heading up to Billingshurst this morning. It's about a 40-minute drive from where we live. We will be driving in convoy because we've got this guy with us. I mean, I'm not a normal car channel, am I? I'm very much a family channel. I mean, Dad Cars does it, so we need the mum equivalent. And because this guy is the hungriest baby you've ever met in your entire life, I may have to stop to feed him. So I'm going to drive the XC90 up with our son in it. George is going to follow, or I'll follow him in the 996, and then when we get there, we'll reconvene and we can see what this oil leak's about, and obviously get the nice oil service done in the car. Thank you so much for all the comments that said definitely get the oil service yearly, because I wasn't sure if it was something that had to be done every year or if it was like a kind of nice to have done, but everyone said definitely keep it up, definitely get it done every year, because it's just like essential maintenance on the car. And with a car of this calibre, I suppose, excuse the Halloween decor all over my house, honestly. We have also got a 3.5-year-old. It's not just like George and I who just love Halloween with like tape and spider webs up everywhere, but thank you for all the comments on that. I always say thank you for the comments in these videos, but like they help me so much. So like when you leave a comment, I genuinely read it and I take it in, and it helps me with the ownership of my cars. So anyway, I'm gonna get in the car. Hopefully this guy's gonna have a sleep, have a nice peaceful drive over, listen to some music in the XC90, loving it by the way, but you already know that, and we will catch you when we get to Billingshurst very soon. Okay, so baby is asleep, which if you're a parent, you will know that a baby crying in the car, just, I don't know if it's a mum thing or both parents, so let me know in the comments, but it just makes my heart race and I can't concentrate on anything. So he's asleep, which is amazing timing, and it's just better for everyone. He's not a car baby. Our firstborn loved sleeping in the car. Anytime we'd pull off, he'd fall asleep. This one, absolute opposite, and hates it unless he's ready for a nap, which he is, thank God. So well timed, pat on the back to me, and just enjoying the country lanes. It's 6 degrees, heaven. Blue skies, crisp air, 6 degrees. Bit not quite frost yet, so it didn't take us a while to pull off or anything. It just had to like demist a little bit. Just driving down these country lanes, the leaves have turned golden brown. Just currently behind a nice Discovery in front, driving past these stunning houses. I do love this area. It's really nice. countryside-esque, but still fairly close to stuff. So, I mean, I'd love to move somewhere like this, but that's in the plan, to head into the countryside on our next house move, but that's a whole other topic. But yeah, we're about 5 minutes out now. Mortimer's is actually a Porsche specialist, and I think they sell cars as well, so hopefully there's a little show and we can have a little look around as well to, I don't know, nothing better than a bit of Porsche browsing is there. So yeah, looking forward to that when we get there. But honestly, some of these houses are insane, like double garages. Whoa, I wish you could see what I can see right now. That was incredible. So you just dropped the car and they've got a little showroom here with some stock in, and having a little look around. I was just saying how much I love this blue colour. So this is a 997 Cabriolet. I don't know, I can see myself having a convertible Porsche one day. There's something I quite like about being cocooned in the hardtop, but I can also see the appeal of, I don't know, driving one of these out in the summer with the roof down. I know that's, oh, it's amazing. The roof is actually navy blue as well. That's stunning. Quite a few boxes in here. I've just spotted a Cayman in the corner over there, so let's go and have a little look in red. Yeah, wow, look at this. This looks like a Hot Wheels car or something, so it's a Cayman S with the black wheels. This is very nice, actually. I'd very much like to drive one of these. Very good condition inside as well. Okay, the car is dropped, and they're going to give me a call in 2 to 3 hours, he said, when it's finished. So fingers crossed, the next clip you see is me saying the oil leak is nothing to worry about, but we shall see. Okay, so I was actually going to film, but I completely forgot because we got overwhelmed by pastries, and actually we're going past it right now. This place here was a very nice spot. George had a meatball and cheese, also I'd say sub. It was nicer than a sub, wasn't it? It was like a nice sandwich with a nice spread. I had a pano raisin, and we got our son a donut. Not the baby, because he's a bit young. The other son. I've actually now got to go and pick up said son back in Worthing, so I'm going to leave you in George's capable hands. I'm going to drop him back off at Mortimer's. They called me about 5 minutes ago whilst we were in that Sainsbury's there. I'm driving past things as I speak about them. This is perfect. And he said the service is all done. Took about 2.5 hours since I dropped it, so pretty good going. Service is all good. And he said the oil leak, I'll tell you about it when you get here, but it's nothing crazy, was his kind of general consensus. So good to know, nothing crazy. Whilst it was in, we did also ask him, so there's a little rattle in the door we've noticed a few times, and we said if he could have a look at that as well. He said it's more of a taking off the door cards thing, and it's not something that he can fit in today, so we'll have to bring it back if we want to look into that, but it's not a big deal, so probably leave that for now, and then as and when, I mean, we might end up bringing it back in for the oil leak, depending on what he says in a minute. Or do I try and take the door card off myself? Is that an option? I don't know how intricate that gets. I know we did some stuff on the R322 and we had it. I remember we like changed a start-stop button and something else with like wires and things inside of things. I can't even remember what we did. Can you remember? Did we change some lights in? I remember taking off some things. I can't remember what it was. Long time ago now. But anyway, it might be something like that that's fairly straightforward. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to literally drop George at the door, and he will continue this video without me, and I will see you probably when we're home later to discuss in a bit more depth what he says in a minute. Straight over to George's capable hands.
Okay, we're just talking through the oil leak. They've said it's not too bad, it's nothing to be too worried about. It's not like you can't drive the car, it's coming from one small hose, one small kind of breather pipe, he said, and it's not leaking out, gushing out, it's just kind of a misting around that area, so it's just over time coming out. Convenient of Lucy to also leave me to pay the bill. There we go. Only joking, what's mine is hers, what's hers is mine, including the 996, which is quite amazing. But yeah, just picked up Lucy's car. Really nice guy, Matt at Mortimer's Prestige. Very simple bill, minor service, £295 plus VAT, paid a total of £354. So this oil leak, which I will explain to Lucy when I get home, he said all it is one of the rubber hoses coming off the engine. It's slightly misting. He said it's sweating was the word he used, and slowly over time it's making a mess in the kind of surrounding area. But he said it's barely even a leak, it's just there'll be a slight gap, like some older perished rubber, and it's just slightly misting through over time. So he said, if you want us to do it, give us a call, book it in. He's going to get a price for the part from Porsche, and he's going to email Lucy to let her know how much that is going to be. So we'll get it done. It's a good thing. We're keeping this car in the best condition that we can, and we're not going to let anything like that slide. We were both chatting last night because we read through the comments on these videos together, and people were saying, don't just leave an oil leak, because I think Lucy was saying wait till it gets worse, whatever. She didn't mean, we knew we had this appointment coming up basically, so I think she kind of meant leave it until that point rather than just leave it altogether. So that's good. Also got our £60 new service book, which you may have seen that video in the past. Got that stamped, and he also complimented the car. He said, I've driven so many 996s. He said he took it up the road just to check over the car, and he said it's a lovely driving car. He said it's a really nice example, which is good to hear from a separate specialist, someone else. So all round, very happy. I get the pleasure of driving home in this nice half-an-hour drive and give Lucy the good news. I would say it's good news. There's a little job that needs doing on the car, but it's nothing too crazy, which with a 24-year-old car is good news.
Okay, all good. George has filled me in. I'd say on the good news, it seems like we found a local specialist to us who are really great. So I believe we'll be going to them for future servicing. I'm not sure if they do MOTs or not, but if they do, that'd be good. And he's going to send over a price once he's got the price from Porsche for the hose, and send over a price on how much that would cost to sort that oil leak out. But that would be nice to do, and then we'd be back to having a perfect car. And it's great, like George said, hearing from someone who drives them a lot, and the fact that he agrees it's a great car. And he's not the person that sold it to us, so he's not going to lie. Not that Porsche is lying, but obviously, you know what I mean. Second opinion's always good. And we do still very much value our relationship with Porsche. And going to this other place is nothing against them, by the way. It's just purely the fact that driving anywhere with a baby who doesn't like cars is hard work. And it taking us not 2 hours to get somewhere, it taking us 28 minutes or something is much better for us. And it means we're still going to get the Porsche specialist stamp in the book, which is good. And it means a lot to us because of how good the service history is previously on the car. We didn't want to just get it, use someone even more local and not go specialist. So happy days, all good stuff. And thanks for watching this video today and coming along on our little servicing jaunt with us, and we'll keep you updated on how much they quote us, and if the email comes through before this video is edited, then I will put it on the screen here. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars. Probably less in the house, more on the cars very soon. Goodbye.